Rita implied.
How's Rita now? Barely got out of prison herself.
She spoke to Fringilla before they imprisoned. No one's heard from her since.
Thought this kind of drama only happened around Radovid.
I don't like it. That was not our deal. When it's all over, I'll need to have a candid discussion with the Emperor. Come, they're all waiting for us. Geralt.
Farewell, Rita.
Oh, you make a fine sailor. She'll be puking
What do you...
What you made? Which one was Deke? Farewell.
All are present. You were the...
Anchors away.
Well, that settles the question of His Imperial Majesty's whereabouts.
Does he aim to conquer Skellige? But he knows. Those are my friends.
He wishes to grant you the Isles, with Sintra and the rest of the Empire.
Is that so?
The Emperor will have to help us fight the Hunt. And we've just found Fringilla Vigo.
We must hurry and find the Sunstone. Seems we've plenty to do in Skellige after that.
Fringilla Vigo. We need her here.
At the moment, we don't even know what the Sunstone is.
It was created so the Mountain Elves could summon the vessels of the ML. Now it merely serves as a symbol of a lost opportunity to unite the two tribes.
Truly? Can all of you be unfamiliar with the story of Gelban and Dillion of the White Fleet?
Tell us, please. Absolutely love elven legends.
Gelban was a sage of the Elder Elves. He fell in love with an Enshe elf, Dillion. Yet she spurned him.
That was a jest on Geralt's part.
Too late. It won't hurt any of you to know this. On the day the White Fleet was to set sail, Gelban gave Dillion a gift. The Sunstone. He believed Dillion's heart would soften in time. Once her longing for him burgeoned, she was to use the Sunstone. Though worlds away, he would return for her.
Sounds promising. Let's just hope this sunstone proves more useful to us than it did to that elf woman.
What I want to know is
You? No. Me? With a touch of help from the sorceresses.
Of whom some are below deck vomiting, while others remain...
the Sunstones in Skellige?
From legends. Elven ones. It lies where the White Fleet landed centuries ago.
Meaning anywhere on any one of the Isles. Splendid.
Ermion. I'll talk to him.
Know where he is?
I'll ask around the port. Croc's longships are moored there. Can you tell
Not a chance. It's better...
Though we could try to force our way through.
We need Fringilla in one piece.
Think they know where...
Emir's mages? Of course.
If the matter of Fringilla Vigo were resolved, they'd probably just send her over here in a skiff.
Fringilla's a pricklier matter. She's his subject, one officially sentenced to death for treason.
You'll need to learn what Emir has planned for her, once we've found a way to toss you over to the Imperial flagship.
I'll get on the Emperor's ship myself.
Plan to swim? With swords on your back? You'll get shot up like a sitting duck before you can say, the White Flame...
Don't panic. He'll find a way. Make your approach by night. You'll stand a better chance then. Show His Imperial Majesty this letter. Hand it to him directly. We should remind him what he promised.
I'm off.
Good luck.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
Perhaps you should talk to him after all. What would be the point?
Whoa,
none now.
stop
Later?
flexing like that.
Don't count your father out just because he's the world's richest and most powerful.
Authoritarian rotter unworthy of
Familiar.
even 1 inch
I
of
have a
trust.
wallop yet?
Actually, of all people, I believe you
Last
can.
night's list.
Perhaps you even should.
The favor Lady Brand did for...
Wolf, did you see? The black dogs in their rickety tubs.
Saw 'em all.
Went to see Lugas. An uncrate on the throne remains a thorn in his eye. The druid's gone to reason with...
Think I'll join Ermion.
Go. And when you see that bloody twit Lugas, be sure and tell him...
No swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
Wanted to talk. I found...
Ah, I knew you'd do it. Safe and sound, I trust?
Yes, she was fleeing from the Wild Hunt.
Bring her to Kertrold. She'll be safe here. And I must see how she's changed after all these years.
See ya, Crack.
Priestesses have terrible cause. You and the sorceress both. Watch it!
Hands off our skulls.
Alliance.
It's clearing up.
Shoot him! Keep him away from the ship!
Did he hit him?
There, in the water! Shoot!
We got him! Return to your stations! Hold! It's the Witcher! Emperor's orders! Stand down!
Witcher, what a pleasant surprise.
Warm welcome. Thank you, Your Majesty.
You should have come with my daughter. Your welcome would have been different. Where is she?
In Zeracania, she longed for sunlight.
I am known neither for my sense of humor nor for my patience. You're insolent because you believe I cannot afford to hurt you. And you're right. Yet that will change one day, when you are no longer... But enough of that. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What do you want?
Fringilla Vigo. Been told you promised Yennefer you'd free her. I can see. I know you're a busy man. So here's a letter. Ought to refresh your memory about the Lodge.
Even Yennefer's humblest requests seem like threats. I've always liked that about her. Very well, so be it.
Truly prepared to forgive them?
I'm prepared to abide by the agreement I made with Yennefer.
Didn't answer my question.
Nor must I.
Time I was on my way.
At last, a point we agree on. Guards! No introductions are necessary from what I've heard. Farewell.
Fringilla. Been a while. The other sorceresses, they're on Ginvale near Ardskellig. We could take a boat.
I'm sick to death of boats.
And I despise teleports. I'd have it your way. Let's go.
A pleasure as always.
Come now, we need none of that. Fringilla, we must speak.
Oh my. Yes, Geralt?
You look good.
For a captive of Emir, is that what you mean?
Seems like he's shown you surprising leniency. No interrogations, no torture. Or did you just tell him everything he wanted to know?
If I'd told him everything, he'd hardly still need me alive, wouldn't you say? Anyway, we shan't speak of it. I and what concerns me have not been a concern of yours for some time now.
So long.
Geralt?
Thanks.
Something I've always wondered. What do you witchers do if there are no battles? You've no respect for our custom.
Did you sever his hair?
Nor that witch heritage. One else will crack out.
May your axe never crumble.
I'll not kneel before an Oncrite, never. That clear to you?
You prefer to aid the Black Ones?
I'd sooner aid the rights of bleeding Moorhog than let crack rule up.
And your men, what do they say?
This here's my land.
What would you call it if not treason?
That's your bark before you bite. Did crack send you here for my head? Well then go ahead. Try to take it. Get him! I'll rip your ghoulies out, bagger!
long you gonna make it? Not good.
Move. That's enough. Wait. This one's really funny.
Well, Geralt, I see no row can occur in Skellige without your participation.
Mean and inaccurate, Ermion. Seems to me I've missed quite a few.
The blood of Croc's blood sits upon the throne, and that is your doing. I'm afraid you've ignited a small civil war.
For ages, men had shed each other's blood in the quest for Skellige's crown. Politics as usual, just a difference of degree. Yet the bloody feast at Caer Trolda was different. It was dishonorable, treacherous, needed investigation. More Witcher's work. Work that culminated with the crowning of the Isle's new queen.
So, Clan Drummond will attack sooner than we expected, it seems.
Thought Croc sent you to negotiate an agreement with Lugos.
Ha! An agreement. Only Croc believes such a thing possible at this stage.
Mean I didn't actually ruin things for you?
Not this time. Lugos' death stands to change a great deal. His cousin, who will now be named Jarl, is a weak commander. But why have you returned to Skellige?
How's Sarah's handling things?
Has the makings of an excellent queen. Everyone, Lugos excepted, declared their support for her. Yet the minute the Imperial fleet appeared on the horizon...
And Hjalmar?
The lads led 3 raids against the Imperial fleet, all against Croc's will.
Yeah, sounds like Hjalmar. Listen, Ermion.
The mask of Urberus first, now the Sunstone. Monsters may rest easy. I've never found the Enshe elves interesting. But there's a skald, Avid. He could help you. Once told me of some inaccessible caverns or ruins or some such.
Where will I find him?
Today? In Arenbjorn, doubtless. You might also ask the Pearl Divers, Erling and Matthias Fishlung.
Fishlung?
So they call him. None know how he does it, but I've my suspicions.
Not too...
It's nothing personal. I couldn't stand it.
Thanks for your help.
One thing, Geralt. Take a sorceress with you.
Whole gaggle this time.
Gods protect us.
sorcerer's booth.
Got a betrothed.
Did you sever his head of a giant in your mouth? Decoration. This is a terrible crossbow. You and the sorceress both. Did you sever his head? Head of a giant in your mouth. No, that's a decoration.
Not now.
Watching for Nilfgaard's fleet?
Fleet? Oh, aye, they mentioned something. Nay, I've more important matters on my mind. By my calculations, today's the day Gevorg, the legendary white whale, was... Been waiting for this my whole life.
What's this whale about?
He's to appear when spectres descend from the heavens into the waves. The serpent wakes the sea's wrath, and an icy monster devours an isle. Be the first bard to compose a ballad about him.
Legends don't happen to mention a curse of the Black Sun, do they?
Black Sun? What are you on about?
Never mind. Let's watch for Gevorg together, and you can tell me what you know about any elven ruins in Skellige. Heard of some cavern no one's been able to enter?
Good thing, too. Elsewise, they'd have plundered it long ago like all the others.
Avon.
What?
Just wanted to assure you I only want to look around the cavern. It's research.
Research?
Writing an adventure novel. Gathering material for it.
Mean to write up the coming of the White Fleet? Prime idea. Mayhaps you could use my translation of the Song of Gilban and Dillion.
Gladly, gladly. So where's this cavern?
Gotta sail east from Kertrolde. Cavern's in a cove, only accessible from the sea.
So long, and good luck with the white whale.
It'll show today. I'm sure of it.
Aye.
Needs worries like a boat needs ballast. Sail straight and even. No such thing. worthless fucking shit.
That's how you ramp it. Hey there! Come take
You
it
just
down.
pissed into the wind.
I'd rather verify it now. Otherwise, I'll continue to wonder if he's not about to stab me out.
Going somewhere?
Ciri says there's a site in Skellige we must examine. Avalok's clearly hiding something from us.
Earlier, when we were in the Isles together, Avalok mentioned a laboratory. At one point, he wished to teleport there, to retrieve something. And he refused to take me with him. It was all very strange.
Sufficiently suspicious, don't you think?
So what? Want to just sneak in and root around?
Exactly. Coming with?
Fine. Where is it?
On a small isle between Undvik and Speakerog.
Not exactly on our way. Just found out the sunstone's on Ard Skellig. Cavern along the coast that we can only access from the sea. Gonna need some real magic to get in, too.
Go find this laboratory. I will explore Ard Skellig. You can join me later.
Philippa, your eyesight. Only just recovered and magically simulated. Didn't you say you'd need some time to get accustomed?
Did I?
I'd forgotten how irritating she can be. Come, Ciri. We'll await you there.
Oh, you'd make a fine sailor. Till you can set it.
Yes, Geralt?
Margarita any better?
I managed to accelerate tissue regeneration. She's feeling much better. In fact, we must bring Eredin here as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm afraid these sorceresses of yours will start fighting amongst themselves.
Charming world you and Elle have got. Could easily fall in love with the place. Tell me, how do you do it? Sit around playing flute, painting rutting unicorns in gorgeous landscapes, building ornately sculpted towers? And then you murder us, without batting an eye, without a hint of guilt. How?
Do you humans feel guilt when you murder Enshe elves? Or dwarves? Or dryads? We are the same. Simply because we both firmly believe others are inferior.
Tell me something more about Caranthir. Know him well?
Know him? I reared him.
Raised, don't you mean?
No, Geralt. I began shaping him long before he was born. For centuries, I brought together pairs of elves manifesting certain abilities, those able to manipulate time and space. He is the result of these efforts. Caranthir, a golden child. golden child who grew up to be a criminal.
You imprisoned Ciri the first time you met her. Now you protect her while fighting against your own kind. Quite an about-face.
First of all, I did not imprison her. She found me. It was her destiny.
Yeah, sure. Get to the second of all. Why are you helping her?
Because she is a danger. A mortal one. You look at her and see a human, a ward, a daughter even. I look and see the elder blood. A power that can Admittedly, our motives differ. Yet in spite of that, we share a goal. So, you would be wise to trust me. Or at least try. Nor yours.
True. She'll do.
I shall.
So long.
Yes?
So...
Boring as fucking shit.
Ah. Beware the bandits that lurk in the highlands.
Well, my dad's off fighting the Black Ones.
is she to you? The sorceress. Yennefer, right?
A witcher?
Witcher, right? Whoa, what a sword!
Rhea be with you.
Brother can.
Feeling any better?
Blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Rhea, watch how you walk.
Sorry.
Hmm?
Whoa, what a...
What do you need? Oh, come no, Club.
The favor Lady Brand did for our son sure did bear having.
So? I've not seen you here.
Geralt of Rivia.
I'm Jutta Undimmen.
Will you?
You?
Someone.
Maybe.
Good.
I truly. The sorceress, Yennefer, right?
Things that went on in Croc's Castle.
You g- Hurt what? Interesting. I want our
You. Well.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Enough!
You fight.
Swords on his back. What'll they think of next?
What?
Maybe a storm broke. And sail. They.
Fine.
Greetings, White One.
I defeated Gundar.
Thought you...
Ready.
That... So...
Shouldn't.
You know...
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Naglfare, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.